chaos. My house is, it's nasty is what it is. I have a goal today of cleaning my entire house. We are going camping later in the evening, so I do need to run to the grocery store as well just to grab a few things there, and I'll end off this video with a grocery haul and show you some of the stuff that we take when we go camping. But when I return from camping, I want to come back to a clean house. And yeah, there is like some nasty smell that is coming from my kitchen sink. The playroom is a disaster. It's a complete disaster. I actually don't even know if I'm going to get everything done today, but I'm gonna try. You know, it's good to sometimes have high goals, and then even if you don't get the high goals, at least you got a lot done. And well, we're gonna try for it today. We're gonna do the whole house, and I hope that this is motivating to you as well, because you know what? It's always fun to clean with someone else along. And yeah, just know that I have a lot on my plate today, but I am gonna get it done, and I just encourage you to do the same. So what I'm gonna start with is the dishes and the laundry, just so that I can get the machines working for me while I do other stuff. And then I was kind of debating, should I do my bedroom, which is the easiest, or the playroom, which is the most disastrous? And I'm kind of thinking I might start with the playroom after that, because then I got it done. I got like the hardest part done first, and so I'm gonna try that strategy today. So anyways, let's get to it, because I've got lots to do and I can't stand around talking forever.
So first things first, I'm gonna get a load of dishes going here in my kitchen. Also off to the side on the right hand side, I just want to point out the lovely yellow flowers that I have sitting there. Those were a gift from my husband for our anniversary. We just celebrated 19 years of being married, which seems so crazy. It feels like it has gone by so quickly, but at the same time, I can't imagine my life without him, and it seems like we've been together forever. So anyways, 19 years, 21 years actually that we've been together if you count the 2 years that we dated before we got married. In any case, I've been with him longer than I've been without him. So like more than half of my life I've been with Jeff, and honestly, it's pretty cool that we were able to start our lives together at such a young age.
You got a smile that makes the sun rise. You make it shine, but I can see that you don't realize, and that's what made me fall in love. 'Cause you got style, the way your body makes my heart beat sound. It's amazing all the time. You are the only thing I need in life. Oh, I want you. Can't you see? I want you. I believe, 'cause I want you. Here with me, I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna go crazy for love.
Now that I have the dishes going, I'm gonna start on a load of laundry. First of all, I just need to pick up everything off of my floor so that I can gather enough clothes to throw into the washing machine. And some of these clothes I want to take with us camping, so I want to make sure that they're all washed before we leave.
You got style, the way your body makes my heart beat sound. It's amazing all the time. You are the only thing I need in life. Oh, I want you. Can't you see? I want you. I believe, 'cause I want you. Here with me, I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna go crazy.
I'm going to throw the dryer on for just a few minutes so that I can get the wrinkles out, and while that's drying, I'm going to make my bed so that I have a clean surface to fold the towels on. In this load, I have a whole bunch of beach towels, which I want to take with us because we're going to a lake, and so I want to make sure that we have plenty of towels that are clean, because we're going to get them all dirty all over again with being in the sand and everything, but it's always nice to at least start with nice fresh towels. So I'm just going to make my bed and then get to folding those.
I'm thinking louder than my brain can take. Have to say something, but words fade away. I want a picture of all of my mistakes, posted on the wall right in front of me. If I could get my feelings straight, my reflection wouldn't be so blurry. If I could see the whole dim landscape, then I'd know what to say to you. I'm moving in 'cause I need connection with you. Give you a sign, my communication's wordless. I'm moving in 'cause I need connection with you. Give you a sign, my communication's wordless.
Now I'm going to start working on by far the worst room in this entire house. Most of this is due to my 5-year-old. She likes to take the hamsters out of their cages, and the hamsters have like this fluffy stuff that is their bedding, and it gets everywhere. Now, normally you would think, oh, just like a little bit would get here and there. And under normal circumstances, yes, except that Clara likes to make like little habitats for the hamsters all over the place. She likes to make little houses for them, and then she puts, shavings in there, and she puts hamster food in there because of course they need something to eat, and then she puts little dishes of water so that they have something to drink. She's very considerate of the hamsters. However, it makes a disastrous mess, and this can get so dirty so quickly. It is absolutely insane. Like, it just takes a couple days for it to go from pristinely clean to this disaster that you are seeing here. Also, she likes to create little spaces out of the blocks and out of Lego, and those become the houses, and sometimes they get little playgrounds with the slides and a little gymnastics area. It's very creative and it's very wonderful, and in fact I think the hamsters enjoy it to a degree for the most part, but it turns into this mess. So I'm dealing with it now. A lot of times I do get my daughter to deal with it as well. However, she's only 5 and she just cannot clean to the extent that I can clean. So I'm taking over from here. However, she does clean up after herself quite often. I do get her to come in here and help me out. But anyways, for today, I'm just getting it. And I am seeing quite a bit of improvement. I do try and keep our toys to somewhat a minimum in here because otherwise it just would get completely overwhelming. It is still kind of overwhelming, but it's still within somewhat reason because I have decluttered this place. The girls, they love their hamsters so much, and even though I know that is where a lot of the mess comes from, however, I'm sure, you know what, Clara, she would find ways to make a mess. She just loves to like cut out little pieces of paper and stuff, and then those little pieces of paper, and they're like shavings everywhere. So I mean, she would find a way to make a mess, I think, no matter what kind of pets we had. But in any case, this is now super satisfying to watch with the vacuuming, so I hope you enjoy.
I can try if you let me. Without lies, I am bleeding. Who am I without stories that aren't mine? What I did to achieve you gave me air, thought I had to. I'm untrue, it's not pretty, the truth hurts. you to leave. I deserve to be unhurt, but I want you to see that you are the reason why I try. I don't know what you're thinking, but I know how you're feeling. I have crushed and burned someone before, and now I'm afraid of the person I'm pretending to be. But I'm more afraid to tell you I'm less than you see. And I know when I let go right now, I'm gonna turn you against me.
My oldest daughter Katie is quite the artist, and she has this huge canvas that she's working on right now. This is a half finished painting, and so I'm just gonna put it here out of the way so that the little ones can't touch it and mess with it, but this way we can also see it and admire the partly done painting as it is. Now I'm going to move on to cleaning the play kitchen. The microwave area here was a hamster habitat, so I'm going to be cleaning out all the hamster food that is sitting in here, as well as wiping everything down. And also there was some marks in the back. You can't quite see it, but my daughter did a little bit of coloring back there, so I'm going to have to get the magic eraser out to get that off because the regular cleaning spray just wasn't cutting it. And thank goodness for magic erasers, because there is definitely some areas that would be completely ruined if I could not use magic eraser on them, but they were saved by it, so I am really grateful for that product.
I'm going out with you tonight. Are you close to here? I'm feeling down, I don't know why. No, it's so surreal. Think I want you here. Oh, 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 oh. I don't ask for much, no, I don't need that much, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Though I want your touch, baby, you're so high, stay. I don't mind a little crazy, but baby, you're so high, stay. We don't need to go that fast. I need this night to last. So you were like me, wanna be free like a summer night.
So this gymnastics mat here became the backdrop for doing some art projects, and henceforth got some marker on it. I was hoping that the marker would just wipe off because it is the type of marker that we use on whiteboards. It did not wipe off though. But magic eraser to the rescue, and it looks good as new now that I used that on there, and I just wiped everything off again after I had used that, and it came out perfectly clean. Moving on now to my piano. This piano gets particularly dusty because it's such a dark color. I mean, it's no more dusty than anything else, but you just see the dust on it all of the time. So I'm gonna wipe this down. If you notice, it has a little bit of peeling on the side. I have considered doing a makeover on this piano, but then I really thought about it and realized that my kids honestly don't use this piano a ton. They've had like very little interest in doing piano lessons, and so I'm actually thinking about just decluttering this piano and trying to sell it online. Perhaps there's someone who wants to do a little DIY on it because it is peeling on the side, but it does work perfectly well. And I also think that it would make this entire room look more open if I had a little bit less furniture in it. Plus, it would be one less thing that I needed to keep clean. So I think I'm gonna be selling this online. Okay, so the laundry was ready to be thrown over from the washer to the dryer, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that because I really want to get this load folded before we leave. And now I'm back in the playroom working on this desk area, which is kind of the catch-all for everything, and I'm gonna get this whole area cleaned up as well as underneath it because that is a disaster too.
I get so caught up in the middle, thinking of drowning in those blue eyes. I'm losing sight 'cause I am falling. I'm so deep down, and it's not a lie that I die. I can't hide what this is. Yeah, I keep drowning in those blue eyes, and you can tell me all of your lies. I will put out all of the fire if it gets too dark. I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, yeah, I can carry all that you've got. Two heavy hearts is not a lot. I will put out all of the fire. We stumble and fall, and it's not a lie that I die. I can't hide what this is. Yeah, I keep drowning in those blue eyes, and you can tell me all of your lies. I will put out all of the fire if it gets too dark. I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark, I am running for you. I am running for you. I am running for you. If it gets too dark, I'll be your light. Be your light. I'll be your light. If it gets too dark.
I'm in the last corner of the playroom that needs to be cleaned, so I already feel like I've made huge successes in this room. So there's a whole bunch of little toys everywhere, Lego as usual, there's a bunch of garbage, we have blocks, and so I'm putting everything in the right spot. And then there is this white carpet. Now this white carpet was somewhat manageable before because we didn't have that white fluffy stuff from the hamsters. It still had a lot of stuff that always got stuck in it though, and it was really annoying to vacuum because I would vacuum it, but then I would have to go through and I'd sometimes have to like pick stuff out of it because the long fibers of the carpet just kind of clung onto stuff. But now with that white stuff that comes from the hamster's cage and the girls just always taking the hamsters out, I mean, it just gets everywhere and it gets stuck in there. And I vacuum it out and it's really difficult to clean. And at some point I was just like, you know what? This is no longer worth my time. Nobody actually loves this carpet all that much. It was really great when we had hard floors because then we could put the carpet down and the tent on top of it, but now we have carpeted floors. This is a carpet that I do plan on replacing at some point, but even still, it's carpeted floor. It's okay if we don't have another carpet underneath it, especially a carpet that has kind of gotten gross over time because I can't properly clean it. So I decided it's gone. I'm not even cleaning it. I'm not even going to worry about even trying to sell this thing because it's too much work to clean it properly in order to sell it to somebody else. So it went in the trash, and I am not one bit sorry about it. I feel honestly relieved that I never have to clean it again. So sometimes, things get to that point where they become more of a burden than something that's helpful to you, and it's okay to let it go. And even though that carpet was very pretty, it was time to let it go. Okay, so as I was putting this little cash register away, I decided to look inside it, and I found some leaves. I guess the girls were using that as currency. In any case, I got those out of the way, put the Lego bins back, found the lid to the Lego bin, and now I'm moving on and vacuuming this stairway because those little white pieces of fluff migrated their way onto the stairways as well as the hallway above. So I'm gonna get that all vacuumed up and clean.
Never up, never down, never. Like a theme in a song, clever. Feeling high, feeling low at the same time. Feels so right, then I'm wrong, hoping I'll be fine. But I get up, I always do. I never think, I always do. Never thought I wouldn't jump, oh what a fool.
So I wanted to show you guys the full view of the playroom when it is completely cleaned and organized, and I wish it would just stay that way for like a day. That would be nice. In any case, it is now time for me to fold the load of laundry that was in the dryer so that I can get some of these clothes packed up and bring it with us to the camper. And while I was doing this, I realized that I was going to run out of time and I was not going to get the rest of the house cleaned up. So I enlisted my older children to clean up the kitchen, living room, and dining area while I finished folding this load of laundry, and then I ran out to the store because there were a few groceries that I wanted to get before we went camping, and I will give you guys a grocery haul of that coming up here right away.
I was standing outside waiting for you. You were always taking time, baby, playing it through. I was calling out your name, but my eyes on the wall. You were running like a ghost from me. You were running from it all. You got me waiting, I'm on fire. You got me waiting, my desire. I follow your heartbeat. Keep on moving to the drums now. To the drums now. I follow your heartbeat to the ending of the ocean. I follow your heartbeat away, away, away. I follow your heartbeat away, away, away. You've been playing my mind lately, turn it around. Once I thought you were mine, baby, we're safe and sound. You got me waiting, I'm on fire. You got me waiting, my desire. I follow your heartbeat. Keep on moving to the drums now. To the drums now. I follow your heartbeat to the ending of the ocean. I follow
Alright, so for the grocery haul, I went shopping and I thought, what's the point of taking everything inside just to bring it back out to the car again, and I just didn't want to waste time doing that. So I'm doing a grocery haul here in the camper. And if you're wondering how we got here so quickly, it's because I'm only half an hour away from home, which is really nice. Anyways, so I just want to take you guys around. Now, this is a combination of a few things that I bought, as well as some stuff that we had at home. So here we have bottled water, because when I come camping, I like to have bottled water because I never trust what water they have here. I never know what I'm going to be getting, but normally I never buy bottled water. I always just use stuff from the tap at home and use a reusable bottle, but when we go camping, I get lots of bottled water. Anyhow, that's like the one time a year that I use it. We got lots of chips when we go camping. I just gotta say, we get into the junk food a little bit. We got some Jubes here that my husband and my kids like. I think that they taste like Play-Doh, but they really love them. All right, over here we have ingredients to make taco in a bag. It's actually not going to be taco in a bag because I couldn't find the little bags, but we're going to do taco in a bowl, which is like taco in a bag. If you guys want to see the recipe for that, I will link the video for that up above where I cook it here in the trailer, and that was a video from a few years ago, but you guys can see the recipe to that if you want to check it out. It's about halfway through that video. So this is all the ingredients for that, and then with the ground beef that I have left over, so I got like some taco mix here, then we're going to use that to make nachos as well. So I got those for nachos, and then we can also use the sour cream and salsa and stuff for that, and I have some jalapenos for the nachos. Then more snacks, we have some pretzel goldfish, some granola bars, we have a little bit of oatmeal. Over here we are going to be making little pizza pockets. So I have this pepperoni, and then you get a little bit of spaghetti sauce. My kids like mayo on it, which sounds really weird and gross. I'm gonna maybe give it a try. I haven't tried it yet, but if that is gross, just omit the mayo. But anyways, you put some like mozzarella cheese on it, and then you put it between the bread, and you can cook it over the fire, and if you want you can like butter the outside of the bread so it kind of becomes like crispy like grilled cheese. Anyways, this is also if the kids want to make grilled cheese, they have that stuff there. Then we have a rotisserie chicken, and I have some rice that I brought from home that's already cooked, and a wrap, and that way we can make some chicken wraps. I got some Coke. This was only 69 cents at Safeway. It's a 1 liter bottle. I thought that was a great deal, so I got a whole bunch of them. Like I said, when we go camping, we kind of go all out with the junk food a little bit. I don't normally like drink this much pop and stuff. Anyways, I also brought out my Bailey's Colada. This is like a limited time thing that they have out, and it's so good. I like to mix that with coffee or with Coke, or you can make it like into a pina colada too. Anyways, it's like my favorite summer drink. All right, over here we have some hot dogs and hot dog buns. I have my coffee supplies, so I do pour over coffee when we go camping. So I got some ground up coffee, brought some sugar and some cream. Then moving over here, I had some fruit in the house, so I wanted to bring that, otherwise it would go bad. And then we have some Reese Thins. Those look really yummy. And these cookies are Clara's favorite, and what she likes to do is make s'mores out of them because they already have the chocolate in there. So what she'll do is roast a marshmallow and then put it between two of these, and then the chocolate melts onto it. But she also just likes to eat these all the time. I occasionally eat these, but like this is definitely like Clara's go-to thing. She will like eat these all day long. All right, over here we have a little bit of popcorn. I just brought microwave popcorn because I really wanted Jiffy Pop, but I could not find it in any of the stores. They're just completely sold out. So it's just microwave popcorn if we really want some. Brought some juice boxes. I got some paper towel and some dish soap. And then for a special breakfast, we have some angel food cake with strawberries and whipped cream, some grapes, and then some snack food here. We just have some mixed nuts, and then like a chocolate tray as well. These ones were from Safeway. So So now I'm gonna go ahead and get the camper all set up for the weekend, and then I just plan on chilling for the next 3 days, just hanging out with the family, enjoying our camping trip, and I will check back in with you guys when we get back.
Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button before you leave. Take care, and I'll see you guys in my next one.
Maybe the birds will sing about your heart. Maybe the trees will whisper the word.